Hi guys, it's Cav here from dartsplanet.tv. Thanks for joining me. You're going to have to excuse my voice in this one. I've totally lost it. I was up at Minehead from Thursday till the Monday. What an amazing tournament it was. Geza Price and MVG in the final again for 9 data. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 4 big name players that I don't think can win the World Darts Championship in 2020. Now, just before I go any further, this is my opinion. It's nothing against the players. I'm just a darts fan giving my reasons why I don't think they can win the Worlds this year. It probably, as always, sometimes might cause a little bit of controversy and people say it, but we are a darts fan site and I just want to give my opinion. It doesn't mean to say I don't think that they can't win them in the future. So first up, let's have a look. The first player I don't think can win the Worlds this year is Michael Smith. PDC world ranking is number 4, 2 television titles, 9 non-television PDC titles as well. Now, as we know, he won the PDC Youth in 2013. He won the Shanghai Darts Masters in 2018. But he has not won the big major yet. That is still eluding him. And as time goes on, it's becoming more and more difficult for Michael Smith. Last year, as we know, he went to the World Darts final against MVG and lost out 7-3. He's been in countless majors. But I don't think that Michael Smith can win it because he wants to win that major so bad. Whenever he gets near onto the finishing line, he plays amazing, get to the final, will often go loads of legs behind, and then it's an uphill battle. I think once Smith do win one, the floodgates will open. Is an amazing talent, natural talent. Love watching him play. But I do not think that Michael Smith can win the Worlds in 2020. Next up, we've got Gary Anderson. PDC world ranking is number 5, 19 television titles, 30 non-televised PDC titles, back-to-back 2 times champion of the world. He's won endless majors. But for me, Gary Anderson right now is not match sharp. You know, he doesn't play on the Euro Tour. He's not playing enough. He's a world-class player, but I think that he's got retirement in mind. So for me, I think that he's pretty much achieved everything that he wants to in the game, bar an odd title, maybe the Grand Slam. But he's a family man. He's set up for life. He's won endless tournaments. He's got nothing to prove to anybody. I can't see him winning it this year due to lack of competing and match sharpness. And I think over the next year or so, we'll probably see Gary Anderson just fade away into the distance. There won't be no big send-off. I don't think he's that sort of player. So I don't see Gary Anderson winning the Worlds this year. Next up, Super Chin, Daryl Gurney, PDC world ranking number 6. He's won 2 television titles and 3 non-televised PDC titles. As we know, he won the World Grand Prix in 2017 and the Players' Championship in 2018. We know that he's a big time player, but he can get over the line in a TV title. For me, though, at times, I don't think that Daryl Gurney's got the right temperament, whether it's with the other person or himself, but at times he just looks, I don't know, just really annoyed in general. The reason I don't think he can win it this year is because Daryl Gurney has not got a B game. He can be awesome in one match and then very average in the next one. If you want to win the World, you need to be at your best throughout it, the entire tournament. And I think that there'll be a match that come up and is not on fire. You know, how can you go from 104 average down to maybe a 90 or 91, you know? And if he does that in the Worlds, which I'm sure will happen this year, I think he'll get found out. And that's why I don't think that Daryl Gurney will win the World Championships in 2020. And last but not least, Peter Wright, PDC world ranking number 7, 5 television titles, 22 non-television PDC titles. Now, he's won 1 major and the World Cup, which is obviously won with Gary Anderson. He won the UK Open in 2017. Yes, he did win the major, but everybody you talk to about Peter Snakebite's major that he won, Michael Van Gerwen was not in it, and everybody knows that, and Peter Wright knows that as well. He's not won, and I'm not taking it away from him, because what an achievement, but he's still not won one. when MVG is in it. Now, there's two reasons why I don't think that Peter Snakebite Wright can win the Worlds this year. The first one is he changes his darts too much. It's cost him absolutely thousands. I think he made a joke about it, about buying MVG's house room. Well, it's right. He goes from one dart to another. We all know which darts he plays best with, but he seems to keep trying to find the next best thing because he gets bored. I think had he stuck with them, he probably would have won more majors and possibly been a world champion by now. And the second reason is I don't think that he can beat MVG. He's had endless opportunities now. He's got in, well, he can beat him. I didn't mean he can't, because we know we've beaten, but like, get over the line. Let's say that he meets him you know, throughout the tournament, in the big one, at the Worlds, or if you get the match darts, is he going to take them out? We had it in the Premier League. We had it not long back in another major. They're the two reasons that I don't think that Peter Wright can win the World Darts Championship in 2020. So these are my reasons. As I said at the start of the video, guys, these are nothing personal. I'll probably get a bit of flack for it, but it is just my opinion as a darts fan. Let me know in the comments below if you think that any of these four players can win the Worlds this year. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I look forward to your comments. I will respond to them. Again, apologies once again for my cold, but please don't forget to turn on your notifications and hit the subscribe button. And I'll catch you all very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.